We have sent many veterans, and they sacrificed their life to create peace in those countries. I appreciate their work. Right now, I think we have to do another thing, another step. We don't need to send junk foods. We don't need to send burgers there. We need to send education. And we need to send some education related to humanitarian education. What do you call in the US?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the word. Something like psychology, sociology, theology. This is the Middle East. People in the Middle East, they don't have access to free flow of information.
Right.
The governments, they block internet. There is no free access to information. So we need to give access. We need to give to those people access to information, and then they can decide which lifestyle they want to have, and with which methods they want to change their situation.
Yeah, it's tough when you halt the idea of thought and free thinking. Yeah, that's difficult. We're joined today, friends, by Daniel Muhammad Azad, the pastor at the Valley Falls United Methodist Church and also the Living Hope United Methodist Church in Waterford. So where does the journey, I'm amazed that here you are in solitary confinement in Iran, and here you are now in the Upper New York Conference of the United Methodist Church, serving two churches. Can you take me from that time of conversion, that time of accepting Jesus? Because there's a series of things that happen between that moment in time and where we are sitting here today. Can you quickly take us through that?
When I converted after a year, I had special feelings in my heart. I cannot dance alone. I need people dance with me.
Amen.
So I received many spiritual gifts after my conversion. Gift of joy, gift of delight, gift of peace in my heart. I wanted to share these eternal gifts with my brothers and sisters. I am 7,000 miles away from my hometown. And before my conversion, every week I had many dreams about my hometown. I missed my hometown very much. Even I missed my bedroom, even my bathroom, you know. I was born and raised in Iran. I was there for about 28 years. I had many special feelings about my hometown. But after my conversion, Jesus, he fades all the borders and walls for me. I don't see I am an Iranian or I am an American Iranian. No, I am a citizen of the world.
Yes.
I don't see any differences between my brothers and sisters in Africa, in Puerto Rico, in China, in Korea, in Iran with me. So when I realized I am a citizen of the world and I want to dance with all the people, I decided to share these gifts as a pastor. I spoke with many friends and they suggested with my pastor actually, Rev. Deborah O'Connor in First United Methodist Church of Del Mar. She suggested me I go to Boston University and study for Master of Divinity in Boston. I went to Boston and that was very difficult for me because of my status as an immigrant. I had no right to, I couldn't find jobs and I couldn't use scholarships because of my status. But I said, okay, I believe in God's grace. I believe God's grace chases me. When I went to Boston, I had no saving, nothing. But let me tell you, when I say I want to dance every day, because every day in my life I see a new miracle. When I went to Boston after 2 days, I could find a job. And I could afford those very expensive things in Boston. And I had to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays in a kitchen. And the other days I was in the school and studying Master of Divinity. And after that period, that was my a semester before last semester, I spoke to my pastor. I told her, I think I am ready to share the good news of Jesus with others. I told her, Rev O'Connor, I am still a reporter. I have been a reporter for about 10 years, and I have reported political news. Now I want to report the good news.
Good news, sure.
And she said, okay, go and meet the DS. I met the DS of Albany District, and he graciously accepted to give me 2 appointments in upstate New York, Valley Falls, in Capital Region, and Waterford. And that was the moment I got another opportunity to learn more about Jesus. I'm supposed to serve these churches, but these people, these Christians, they are teaching me. They are teaching me love. What is the meaning of love? Unconditional love. A love that has no border.
Yes.
Love regardless of differences, regardless of accents, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, regardless of age, race. So these 2 churches, Valley Falls United Methodist Church and Living Hope United Methodist Church, they are educational opportunities for me to learn more about Jesus Christ and his ministry.
And that's what ministry is all about, isn't it? Walking hand in hand and taking each breath together and fellowship. So the Del Mar United Methodist Church, then, that was your really first Christian faith community. So you have, I'm sure, a very special place in your heart for those folks.
Exactly. Still, every Christmas, last Christmas, I should lead the worship service in Christmas Eve, Christmas night. And so I did it for both churches. And then I went for the late Christmas Eve service in Del Mar's church.
Oh, wow.
Whenever I have a chance, I will go for worship services in First United Methodist Church of Del Mar. It's, when I go there, when I sit in the sanctuary, when I feel the love of community, it empowers me to do my ministry.
Sure.
It empowers me to be a true disciple of Christ.
Yeah. That's awesome. That is great.
Thanks.
We only have about a minute and a half left. Where's God calling you above and beyond? You're serving these 2 churches faithfully. They are vibrant. They are following your lead, and you're learning from them. Can you just take about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and what's next? What is there a place or somehow in your ministry that God's calling you forward from this point in time?
Peace on earth is a reality. Hope is a reality. When I came to this country, I didn't know any word in English. Now I'm preaching in English in 2 American churches. It is a miracle. If it is not a miracle, what is a miracle? And Jesus is real. Heaven is real. Peace is real. We need to follow him to find peace in our hearts. I have heard many statistics about suicide, about depression in the United States, in the world. And I have been depressed for a long time. Jesus' teachings has healed me. I believe he still heals people regardless of their belief, regardless of their gender, sexual orientation. When I got my first communion in UMC, I wasn't a Muslim, I wasn't a Christian.
Right.
I was an atheist.
Yes.
That communion, that blood of life, that bread of life healed my soul.
Amen.
Let us dance.
Daniel, thank you. I so appreciate your witness, your story, and your availability to share that story, and blessings on your ministry, my friend.
So let us dance.
Let's dance, my friend.
dance.
Let's dance. Friends, it's been great to have you on this Encounter program. I hope you've been as blessed as I have. Have a wonderful week.